Little Mix's Jesy Nelson has reportedly broken up with her reality star boyfriend Chris Hughes after over a year of dating while isolating in separate homes due to the current state of the world. What is up, you guys? It's Sussan Mourad here with Clevver News, bringing you all the latest entertainment updates from my at-home studio. And the quarantine might be bringing some couples closer together, but it might have been the main reason for Jesy's breakup. As early as last week, breakup rumors swept headlines after Jesy confirmed that she and Chris have been isolating apart from each other. The news comes as quite a surprise to fans, as there seemed to be no trouble in paradise leading up to the breakup, but there have been a few subtle clues. So before we get into all of that, don't forget to subscribe to Clevver News and ring that bell for all the latest breaking news updates. Alright, so what really went wrong between Jesy and Chris? Was it really the quarantine, or did the relationship just run its course? Just last week, rumours began to spread that the two have already called it quits. However, Jesy recently opened up to an Australian newspaper, the Sunday Telegraph, saying, quote, "Chris isn't with me right now because he's in isolation with his flatmate, so I haven't seen him for a while." Jesy did make it clear, however, that things were fine, adding, quote, "My love life is fine and dandy." Okay, maybe we're just reading way too far in that last statement, but Jesy revealed that her love life is fine. That might not necessarily mean she's talking about her relationship with Chris. This might have just meant that she's at a good, healthy place in her love life and is working on herself. Not quite sure. A source also opened up to The Sun saying, quote, "Jesy and Chris split up a couple of weeks ago. It was all very amicable and they're still really good friends." The source went on to detail how it all went down, saying, "Jesy rang Chris and led the conversation about their relationship, and both agreed it felt like it had run its course. They're both absolutely fine." Fans have been following Jesy and Chris's relationship for a little over a year now, and although neither have publicly spoken out about the rumoured split, they have both shared photos to social media since then. Jesy shared a classic post-breakup photo of herself in bed wearing a red bikini, and Chris broke his social media silence to wish fans a happy Easter. The two were also caught up in a slew of pregnancy rumours after Chris hinted that Jesy was pregnant in an Instagram story back in February. In the post, Chris shared a photo of the two with the caption, "She's the best," including a baby emoji and a heart. At the time, neither Chris nor Jesy confirmed or denied the rumour, but the rumour later fizzled out, as it could have just been a term of endearment for his baby. The pregnancy rumours also came on the heels of Jesy denying that she and Chris were engaged after her National Television Awards win, when reporters noticed a diamond ring on that finger. Jesy was quick to shut any and all suspicion down, saying, "No, it's not an engagement ring, this is just accessories." Chris was also featured in Little Mix's recent music video for Wasabi, released back in March, so it seems as though his approval by Little Mix wasn't an issue at all. So speaking of new music, the burning question remains, was Little Mix's newest single breakup song some weird bad juju voodoo that led to Jesy's breakup? Okay, probably not, but I'm curious to hear all your thoughts because the timing of the breakup and when the actual song was released is pretty coincidental. So be sure to chime in down here in the comment section below. Celeb breakups are never an easy pill to swallow, and although Jesy seems to be doing well, fans can't help but feel the after effects of the split. One user wrote, "Just stalking Jesy and Chris's Instagrams and can't see any recent pics of them that I've seen. Wondering if they've split up and now my whole week is ruined." Another fan wrote, "Okay, so Jesy Nelson and Chris Hughes have split, so I no longer believe in love." And this fan added, "As if 2020 couldn't get any worse. Just found out Chris Hughes and Jesy Nelson have broken up. I hate it here." Oh, so I totally understand that Jesy and Chris's breakup legitimately feels like a personal heartbreak for some. So if you need some time to yourself, I get it. But it's always good to know they're both in a good place. On that note, that's all I have for you right now, but be sure to hit the comment section with all of your thoughts, then click right over here for all the evidence that Zayn Malik is rejoining One Direction for their highly anticipated reunion. I'm your host, Sussan Mourad. I'll catch you later. Bye, guys.